Mom, I'm home. That's funny. Thought she'd be home by now. Oh, that's probably her there. Hello?
Oh, hey, Peter, this is Ben.
Ben, yeah. Well, what happened? How's surgery?
Well, they put it off till tomorrow. Dr. Egan had 2 emergencies this afternoon.
Hey, Mom's not home yet, I guess, so why don't you stop by and get a pizza? Maybe pepperoni and extra cheese?
Well, I'm sorry, Peter. Dr. Egan persuaded me to spend the night here in the hospital so they can operate first thing tomorrow morning. I really want to get this thing over with.
What are they going to do exactly?
Well, some of the nerves were damaged, so they're going to try and repair them as best they can.
Oh. Well, you are going to be able to use that hand again, aren't you?
Well, after the surgery, I'm going to have to start in on some physical therapy, retrain the muscles in the hand. We really won't know how permanent the damage is until all the therapy is completed.
How long will that take?
At least several months, maybe as long as a year. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see how things go.
Ben, you should have had this surgery a long time ago and been already started on this therapy.
Look, I know that, Peter. And as a doctor, I know better. But Laurie came first. I wanted to be with her, and no matter what happens, I think I made the right choice.
Well, I hope everything comes off okay, huh?
Yeah, me too. Hey, listen, do you have any idea when your mother's going to be home?
Well, no, she said she was going to be late. I just figured she's at the hospital.
No, before I checked into my room, I stopped by her office, and I also looked in the cafeteria. I don't think she's here.
It's strange.
Well, maybe I'll have her paid. She could still be talking with Lester Lewis.
Yeah, that's not like her.
Or who knows, maybe she stopped off somewhere to get a pizza on her way home.
No, that's not Mom's style. Groceries maybe, pizza never, no.
I am kind of worried about her.
Hey, don't worry about it. She'll be home pretty soon, I'm sure.
I don't know, Peter. After what happened with Laurie, I don't know if any woman in Kingsley's safe anymore.
Hey, there's somebody at the door. Could you hold on just a second? Nancy.
Where's Terry? I gotta talk with her. Where is she?
Things were going so good. What went wrong? I had everything figured. I was sure Lester would back me up. We even talked about getting rid of Terry Davidson. He was all for it. He'd have the guts to go through with it. That's what went wrong. He chickened out. And they'll be sorry. That's all I can say. They'll be sorry.
It's gotta be a mistake.
I don't know what it was that you heard that day, but whatever it was probably just a joke.
Maybe so, but I have made my decision. After thinking things over, I have decided that the best thing is to let you go.
Go away. Go away. Miss Lester. He's changed his mind. I'm back for you, huh? Vince.
Hello, Russ.
What are you doing here?
I can see I don't have to ask you that question. This place smells like a distillery.
When did you get into town?
Boy, from the looks of things around here, just in the nick of time.
Well, I'm going to get off so you can handle your Aunt Nancy. I'm going to have your mother, Paige, but if I don't catch up with her here, would you have her give me a call when she gets home?
I sure will.
Okay. Thanks, Peter.
Okay, bye-bye. And good luck tomorrow.
Well, where is she?
She's not home yet.
Oh, come on, Peter.
Okay, Nancy, I'm lying to you, so I confess. She's under the couch. You want to look for yourself there?
I mean it, Peter.
Mom, come on out of there. Now, Nancy knows you're here. Come on.
I don't find this the least bit funny.
She's not here. Now, you think she'd really hide from you?
Well, she might.
She's not afraid of you. Now, I gotta hit the book, so if you don't mind,
Look it, I am planning to stay right here until Terry comes home so I can speak to her.
well, you might have an awfully long wait. I have no idea when she's gonna be here.
Well, I don't care. If I have to wait here all night, I'm going to speak to her.
Have it your way.
Oh, Peter, I met a friend of yours the other day. Vicki Lang. She really likes you, doesn't she? She was saying it's a pity that you have, what is it, emotional problems?
What?
Look, it's nothing to be ashamed of. You know, it happens to lots of people. It's just nerves, really. Vicki told me all about it.
What are you trying to do? Drown yourself? What's up?
I think I'll have another drink. Can I fix you something?
Answer the question. What's up?
Nothing.
What is it? Answer me.
Nothing new, just business as usual. Blew it again.
What are you talking about?
I lost Lori. I lost Lori. I lost Lori. Becky left me, and I couldn't get into med school. And now I've lost my job. Okay, it's same old stuff, Vince. Same old. Does that answer your question?
Lost your job, but I understood from you that you were doing so well.
Yeah, so well. Well, I should have been smart enough to realize that I couldn't do anything right. So what do you think now, huh? What do you think of your son now, huh? You proud? You proud of your son? You proud of your son losing?
Oh, cut out this self-pity, Russ.
Just being realistic.
You're being a fool.
So what else is new?
Would you tell me what happened?
I got canned.
Yes, obviously, I can see that, but why?
Who knows?
Well, there has to be a reason, Russ.
A reason. Well, the reason is I was trying to change things, cut costs back. That's the reason.
Well, I know that, but I understood that you were doing very well at it.
Yeah, well, seems I ruffled a few feathers, especially those of a certain head nurse. Talk about striking. Nobody would have went on strike for crying out loud. Dang Lester, the jellyfish, backed down at the last minute. Used me as a scapegoat.
He let you go just to appease the rest of the staff. That's it, huh? Well, I know that old technique.
You know, it's all a bunch of garbage. I just did what he asked me to do.
Sounds like your friend Lester has a problem.
So why has he got the job?
Well, he used you as a hatchet man and then turned you into a scapegoat. Look, Russ, I've got a friend on the board at Kingsley. Now, we can bring some pressure to bear on this
No
man.
thanks, Vince. I don't want my daddy fighting my wars for me, my battles for me, okay? Besides, that wouldn't solve the basic problem. The basic problem is that I am a loser, Vince!
Say that! No son of mine is a loser.
No, no. What about my brother, Tony?
Would you just leave Tony out of this? We're talking about you. You are no failure.
Prove it.
You just give me a half a chance and I will.
You know, I don't even think you know Vicky Lang.
Oh, yes, I do. In fact, we met at the Castaway Bar one night. In fact, it was the very night that Gil stood her up. I mean, she was, oh gosh, was she mad. She could have killed him. I don't blame her. But anyway, so she started telling me everything that had happened with Gil, and, you know, we got to be good friends. She couldn't believe that you were my nephew.
Yeah, well, I have a hard time believing that myself, too.
I didn't know you had a thing about older women.
What?
Of course, they say that there's an older woman in every young man's life. You know, someone to show you the ropes, and how charming.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Well, according to what Vicky says, you could really stand to be around someone with a little experience. But don't worry about it. You know, it comes to you after a while. It comes naturally.
That's enough. That's more than enough. Now, I want you out of here. I want you to leave. Now, go.
Leave?
Yes, leave, as in get out. I'll have Mom call you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Peter. I mean, did I upset you with all of this talk about Vicky? Well, I didn't mean it. I suppose it was really insensitive of me. I don't know what gets into me sometimes.
Nancy, I asked you to leave.
Well, I know that people think that I've got a mean streak sometimes, but it's not really that. It's just that I start talking sometimes and don't think about what I'm saying. I should have realized that you'd be sensitive about Vicky. I'm sorry I brought the subject up.
Yeah, well, it's really none of your business.
Peter, look I have to speak with your mother. It's very important. There's no one else I can talk to.
If you think you're going to get any money out of her, you're wrong. She's not going to give you any more. She told me that.
Peter, I have a $20,000 hospital bill. $20,000. Where am I going to get that? I mean, there's nowhere I can get that. Wait, who else am I going to turn to?
Well, certainly not my mother.
I don't have a job. I mean, what am I going to do with my utility bill? Do you know they're going to turn my heat and electricity off at Mother's house if I don't pay that in a couple of days? What am I going to do? Peter, look why can't you talk with your mother, you know?
No, absolutely not.
I cannot believe that you would treat your own flesh and blood this way.
What about the way you've treated us, huh?
I resent that. I haven't done anything to you.
Come off it, Nancy.
All right, look I can take a hint, all right? I'll leave.
Well, it's about time. It took you long enough.
Do you mind if I make a phone call?
No, go ahead.
I mean, I'll even leave a dime. I'd hate to impose or anything.
I said it's okay.
Hello, Vicky. Hi. How'd you like to meet me later at the Castaway Bar? Okay, great. Yeah, I was thinking maybe we could, pick up a couple of good time guys or something. Okay, fantastic. All right, bye-bye. I hope you have a good time tonight, Peter. I'm planning to.
Ben,
Well, Lester.
may I come in?
Of course.
Now, the nurse told me you probably weren't asleep yet. I was on my way home, and I thought I'd come by and see how you were doing.
Well, that's very nice of you.
I understand that Jack Egan has your surgery scheduled for first thing in the morning.
Bright and early.
Egan was very optimistic when I talked to him.
Egan optimistic? Oh, no. I've never heard Jack Egan be optimistic about anything.
Oh, he was. He thinks your chances are very good.
Well, I wish he'd talk to me like that.
Of course, he did mention that he felt that your recovery might take some time.
Yes, I'm going to have to go through some extensive physical therapy.
Now, am I correct in assuming that we won't know the full extent of the damage until your therapy is completed?
Yes, that's right. I have to retrain the muscles in the hand, and it's going to take some time.
Well, we'll just have to hope for the best.
How much is a doctor worth to you that's got a bum hand, Lester, huh?
Oh, now, Ben, now, I certainly didn't mean to.
Oh, come on now. Don't tell me you didn't think about it.
Ben, you are a very talented physician. Any impairment would be a tremendous loss to the hospital.
Well, I appreciate your concern.
Of course, I didn't come in here about that.
Oh, of course, of course.
As I said, we'll just have to hope for the best.
Lester, you haven't seen Terry anywhere, have you?
We had a meeting earlier, but that was over some time ago. I'm sure she's left by now.
Well, I called just a few minutes ago, and her son said she's not home yet.
Well, she must be on her way.
Yeah, I'll try again later.
Yes. Well, good luck. Dr. Egan has promised to keep me apprised of your progress.
Oh, I'm sure he will.
Yeah, well. Oh, Ben, if you do get in touch with Terry, please ask her to call me at home. There's an item in her staff report I want to go over with her.
Certainly.
Well, I'll let you get some rest now. I'll be thinking about you tomorrow.
Thank you for stopping by, Lester.
Good night.
Bye.
Hi, Ernie. Can I have a stinger, please?
Coming right up.
That was quick.
I saw you come in.
Oh.
So, how's the Barefoot Contessa this evening?
I never want to hear that name again.
Uh-oh. I gather things aren't going too well between you and that overgrown beach boy.
I am through with him, and for good this time. He has played me for a fool one time too many, and nobody gets away with that with me. I don't know how yet, but he's gonna pay. He's gonna pay.
Don't look now, but you know who just walked in.
I could kill him.
Please, not here, okay? Yeah, I'm glad you suggested this spot. It's one of my favorite places. But I got a great idea. Why don't we just have a couple cocktails here and then go over to the Greenbrier for dinner? Good. Besides, I'd like to show you off. You look gorgeous. You do. And every man in Kingsley is going to be jealous of me.
What a rat.
What I can't get over are those beautiful eyes. They glow. I'm not embarrassing you, am I? Just can't help myself.
Hey,
Hi.
any action?
Oh, plenty right over there.
Is that's Gil?
None other. It's Don Juan in person.
Well, he's got a lot of nerve showing up here. I mean, he knows this is your hangout.
He used to call it our hangout. But he's probably feeding her the same line right now.
Well, look, I wouldn't worry about it, because when we get through with him, there won't be a place in Kingsley that'll let him in the door. Yeah, but don't worry about it. We'll think of something.
I would like to do something kind of soon. Like maybe go over there and show him up in front of that girl he's with tonight.
No, Vicky, look at it. It would only make you look bad. And he would love for you to make a scene. I mean, that's probably why he came here in the first place.
I bet you're right. I would want him to think I was jealous.
He looks like he's the kind of guy who would eat that stuff up. What we have to do is work something where he'd really get hurt bad, you know.
But what I wouldn't do to go over there and dump this drink on his head.
Control yourself. I know it's tempting, but, you know, we can think of something much worse than that.
What?
Well, he's the head of Prescott Development, right? And you say he's not doing such a great job?
As far as Gil's concerned, work is a four-letter word. He avoids it like the plague.
Well, great. That makes our job even easier.
I see what you're getting at.
See? And all we have to do is mess up on some business deal or something where he, you know, he'd lose a lot of money and look like a complete idiot.
That'd be great.
See how easy it is?
I can't wait to get started.
You know, I'm glad you broke off your engagement. It wouldn't be fair for a beautiful girl like you to be out of circulation. Gotta give us other guys a chance, too, you know.
There he goes again. Somebody's gotta stop that guy.
Vicky, look it. By the time we get done with him, there won't be a woman in Kingsley who'll have anything to do with him.
I'll do whatever it takes to get even with that creep. I mean it. He is gonna pay.
We got it, Lance. We done good, huh?
Yes, no thanks to you. Well, Babs, here we are. I'm sure you'll enjoy your little stay in the country. Too bad it has to be such a short visit.
It's good, Lance. Too bad it has to be such a short visit.